So today is our lecture, Language Characteristics of Fiction. So at the previous lectures, we've talked about the plot structure, theme and idea of fictional works. Now we will talk about language characteristics of fictional work. So today we will talk about language characteristics, Bella's letter style, fiction writing, literal and figurative language, and about stylistic devices. So we will talk general review on stylistic devices. So first our point is Bella's letter style. So before about Bella's letter style, what is it? What do you think? Bella's letter style, or just Bella's letters? It is writing. What kind of writing? Figurative or literal writing. Yes. So Bella's letters, it is French term. These include fiction, poetry, drama, and essays. And this style belongs to the domain of art. Its purpose is not simply to inform, but to create beauty and emotional impact on the readers. Clear? So put down statement. And now we will talk about main function of Bella's letter style. So Bella's letters has aesthetico-cognitive function. Aesthetico-cognitive function. It has, what is cognitive function, first of all? Cognitive function helps readers understand life, human emotions, and social issues. As to aesthetic function, it gives pleasure through beautiful language and artistic expression. Unlike scientific style, which aims to prove, fiction aims to suggest and interpret reality. Now, we will talk about substyles of Bella's letter style. What substyles it has? Substyles of Bella's letter style. As you know, there are three main substyles of Bella's letter style. They are poetry, emotive prose, and drama. So how many substyles? Three. What are they? Poetry, and drama. So what is poetry? The first question. It is a big substyle of Bella's letter style. Poetry mainly focuses on rhythm, rhyme, imagery, yes? What else? And emotional expression. Emotive prose, this is fictional writing, yes? Fictional writing, it is novels, short stories, dramas, what else? And third substyle is, big substyle also, drama. Drama includes stage performance. It is written to be performed on stage, on scene, yes? It includes dialects and conversational language. What does drama include? What dramatic? William Shakespeare's dramas, tragedies. What kind of them do you know? Tragedy. Then Romeo and Juliet, yes, also tragedies. And many other tragedies and the comedies of William Shakespeare is well known to English-speaking students, yes? Right? Well, now we will talk about functionals, main functions of Bella's letter style. Main linguistic features. Main linguistic features. As well-known typical linguistic features of Bella's letter style. They are, first of all, it should be genuine, original, imagery, yes? not right. What is right? It is all, yes, which are used in everyday speech. But balance letter style, it should be original, yes. Each, for example, writer creates his own imagery, his own stylistic devices, which are considered to be just used in their works of writings. And words used in contextual meaning, sometimes with more than one meaning. Yes, not words should be not used in the primary meaning. Yes, it should be used in its contextual meaning, in derivative logical relation. Also personal evaluation. Individual selection of vocabulary and syntax, and possible use of colloquial elements. What is colloquial elements? Colloquial language, yes, especially in dramas, mostly. Balance letter style is highly individual because it depends on each writer's, each poet's individual style. Some writers use, for example, complicated sentences. Some uses very simple sentences, yes, but uses very short sentences, but impressive. As to Hemingway, for example, they use very complicated language. Fiction writing. Fiction writing is writing that is not based on real life situations, or they are not based on facts or screenplays. Maybe to entertain, to express an author's viewpoint, and to explore human experience. Language. Literal language means words that are used in their direct dictionary meaning. Meaning doesn't change according to context. For example, the sun rises in the east. It's fact, yes? It really sun rises in the east, yes? This is factual, literal statement. Now, figurative language. Figurative language uses words in non-literal way to create deeper meaning. For example, she has a heart of stone. What does it say? Of stone. It means what? It means that emotionally cold heart, yes? Heartless. Epigram is a short, clever, memorable statement that expresses idea in a witty way. Unlike proverbs, epigrams have known authors. Yes, they have their own authors. For example, Oscar Wilde writes, "I can resist everything except temptation." Yes? And main characteristics of epigram: short and concise, often written in present simple tense, and clear and logically structured. Do you know any epigrams, dear students? Do you know any epigrams? Do you know? By Benjamin Franklin. Please. Dilara?
No games without pains, Benjamin Franklin.
Okay. Well, any other epigrams, please?
Isn't God by William Shakespeare?
Yes. All that is not religious. Well, okay, thank you. The statement that seems contradictory or illogical but contains a deeper truth. For example, the statement is a lie. How can statement be a lie? Yes? So it is contradictory meaning. Paradox creates contrast and makes the reader think more deeply. Any other examples? Do you know, please?
Albert Einstein.
Yes.
And to heal trust by Friedrich Nietzsche.
Please, Lara.
I know nothing. Socrates.
Socrates. Paradox, please.
concepts and words.
Correct. Please be active. Okay. Paradoxes.
You save money by spending it.
Good. Please.
You must lose yourself to find yourself.
Correct. Please, Ayşemal.
I must be cruel to be kind.
Okay, good. Thank you. You've understood, yes? Paradoxes and epigrams.
Yes.
Well, okay, now we'll talk about simile. Simile is well-known stylistic device as yes? We have similes and pure comparison. What is comparison? Comparison compares two things, yes, which belongs to the same class. For example, human beings compared to human beings. This is not similar, but pure comparison. For example, if I say she's as clever as your mother, what is it? It's similar or comparison? Comparison, yes, comparison, because mother and daughter compare. Or both of them belong to human being. If I say she is like a rose, similar, because human being compared to plant, yes, to flower, rose. So in this way, it creates what kind of letters? This is similar or comparison? Similar, because human cheeks compared to roses. So this comparison creates a visual image. Students, I'll ask some questions related to this part of our lecture. So the first question, what does Bella's letters mean? What does it mean, Bella's letters? Yes, it is derived from French language, yes? Well, okay, who else? Bella's letters?
Refers to literary work that are valued for their artistic and aesthetic qualities.
Yes. Now, next question. What's the main function of Bella's letter style? Be active. These students, be active. Please, you, please. Yes, you are. Yes, okay.
The main functions are cognitive functions and aesthetic.
Aesthetic functions. So it has double function, yes? Aesthetic and cognitive. Okay. Cognitive. Please.
So exactly, information and information in the aesthetic function is give pleasure by beautiful language.
Yes.
Life and social issues. Aesthetic function helps reader to understand the text by figurative or literal language.
Okay. What is it? What is aesthetic function? As she has already mentioned, start please. Thank you. Anybody else about it? Except Ayjamal? The others? Please. Aesthetic function.
Aesthetic function gives pleasure through beautiful language and artistic expression.
Okay, good. Thank you. And next question. And what are they?
Main styles and drama, poetry, and fiction.
Yes, 3 main sub-styles, yes? Next question, what is fiction writing? What is fiction writing? You, please? Yes, okay?
Fiction writing is creating stories by imagination depending on the
Good, thank you. Who else? What is fiction writing?
actual, it's imaginary, and it's created by the author.
Good. Thanks of fiction writing. Its main purpose, fiction writing.
Purpose is that to entertain it, explain writers' viewpoints, and explore human experience.
Thanks. Please.
Fiction writing
What else?
It's drama, novel, novellas, and screenplays.
Good. Be active. Adam, please. The question. What forms of fiction writing do you know? Boys? What forms?
Novella, screenplay, and
Many,
drama.
many others. Thank you. Can you literal and figurative language? Who else? Be active, please. Boys, girls. Lara.
Literal language uses words in their direct meaning, and figurative language uses words in non-direct, non-literary way to create deeper meaning.
Please. Using expressive means and stylistic devices, yes? Literal language. Figurative language, yes? Typical features. It uses genuine language, yes? Original. Well, please, can you add anything? How can we differentiate? Students, thank you for being active in answering questions. Now we will move to the second chapter of our lecture.